Gar, we've been at this for 2 weeks now. That wasn't Tiga in the movie.
Yes, it was.
No, I have papers here. I talked to many forums. That's not Tiga.
Lane, I lost my voice from this argument.
Oh, good. But I'm fucking tired of this shit, man. It wasn't Tiga. Let's just agree it wasn't Tiga.
It was Tiga. It was Tiga.
Anyways, Garz seems to be out of it, so Schwat. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Ultraranger, the show where we talk about Ultraman's past, present, future, kaiju, and... wait. And all kaiju in between. I'm your co-host, Ultralane.
And I'm your host, Ultragar.
What? That wasn't Tiga.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah. Anyways, hi. Welcome to episode 156.
Yeah, episode 156.
Oh my god. You ready for more Ultraseven? More Dyna? Because we got that for you.
Yes, but first, I think we should address something to the audience.
Yes.
So, you wanted to say something.
Yeah, so, since I've moved, my laptop has, bad Wi-Fi signal in the basement, and so sometimes during the call I might, just freeze or cut off or something like that, so don't mind that, because we put our webcams on just so we can, pay attention to when that happens, so... But yeah, so sorry in advance if that happens. So that's why this week's Ultra News was awkward.
Yep. Or the episode that came up previously before this was really awkward.
Yeah. Yeah. So this week we're talking about Ultraseven episodes 28 and 29 and Dyna episode 27, 28. That bothers the fucking shit out of me now that they're not in sync with each other. Damn it, Tiga Dyna movie!
Well, I didn't want to rush everything.
I know.
Plus,
you're we don't want to fuck up any two-parters in the future, and...
just saving the timeline.
You're just saving the timeline. It's true.
It feels like you're referencing something that I don't know what you're referencing to. Alright, let's get into Ultraseven.
Woo! So, episode 28, the 700-kilometer run. So, I'm going to be straight up honest here. I forgot this was the Dinosaur Tank episode.
So did I.
Because, I'm watching it, and I'm just oh, this is an interesting kind of, spy thriller thing. Oh, we got some good character development for a monkey. I'm where's the kaiju in this episode? And then I just see him fussed out of a mountain, and I'm oh, right! There he is! Fucking lost it. I was oh my god, there he is!
It's he busts out of the mountain, I'm well, hey, Dinosaur Tank.
The dinosaur, the tank, the legend.
Kill you, Tank. Best match.
I don't know what the fuck Super Eye was thinking, but I guess they didn't have an idea for a kaiju, or did they just thought the kaiju himself was just boring as he was? Because he kind of gave off some kind of Gamu Kujira vibes.
Oh.
Because he's just this dinosaur with only 2 legs. He's just got 2 front legs, and he has a long ass slim body and no back legs. And so he just rests on a tank that he happens to fight, or the aliens gave it to him or something. I don't fucking know. He just busts out of a fucking mountain. That's it.
Although never stayed in the episode, both the Dinosaur Tank and the alien kill, or the Killians, as you can say, are from the same home planet.
Okay.
So
yeah,
just the aliens of these episodes are titled Invasion Aliens. Alien kill.
Yeah, and they're fucking pussy ass bitches because they get shot once and they and they disintegrate
into like a red orb.
Yeah. So this is a heavy Amagi focused episode.
Well, yeah, the last episode featuring Soga sucked.
Oh, we'll get to that. Don't worry.
So
make up for it.
So we need a good character focus episode, which this episode is actually written by Sozo Uhara, who would go on to become the head writer for Return of Ultraman and Go Ranger.
Okay. But yeah, so it's just like they have this new device thing called the Spiner or something, and they were like, "Oh, we need to get this without the alien kills and spining it." Oh, well, there's this cool like race going on, which I made a joke because like we see like Dan like watching the race, and he's just like, I like to think he was standing there thinking, I can go Mach 4.
I can
faster than all you fucks.
I can fly to space and back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, literally, like I'm Mach 4 max speed for flight. So, yeah, so that's fine. But yeah, it's interesting that he's kind of like getting more interested in Earth culture. So like car races, he likes, I guess, like cross country racing.
I guess he's also into giant pizza buns or whatever he was eating at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, I think it was like a meat bun or something like that.
I want to say he's on a date with Anne, because then they're on like teacup rides, and then he's like yeah.
He's like, ah! Yeah, they're like in an amusement park, and I was like, that's weird. Okay. But yeah, so they decide to like use the race to like
to transport
the Spiner device.
Yeah, because they both agreed if they take the jet, it's too obvious. You can't really take the submarine because, water is nowhere near this thing, near the location it needs to be delivered to.
Yeah.
So, it is a creative idea of hiding it in a streetcar rally race.
Yeah, and also it was a nice like change of pace for like how the other episodes usually go.
Yeah.
So it was cool. We had like a cross country race. So yeah, so Dan and Amagi like they decide to do it, like to participate in the race, and it's funny, their car's number 7. So.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, I think it would have been more interesting if this was like a non like Ultraman episode or something, or like just not really involving, but like they do a race and they're like, oh yeah, we got this cool car called the Pointer, and then these like race douchebags are like, oh yeah, how would you do a race with us? See how fast the Pointer is, and he's like, yeah, you'll see how fast the Pointer is, and they use like the Pointer in the race. That would have been cool.
Your stupid American car's not fast as our Japanese car.
I would have loved if the Pointer just has like the same like jumping ability like the Mach 5 does. Because like I think Speed Racer was like already a thing by that time. So
1968. Let's figure that out. I believe. I want to say he was.
But yeah, there was like a lot of cool like shit. Like freaking Amagi or Soga or something had like a fucking mandolin that shot bullets, and I was like, wait, what?
Okay, so apparently Speed Racer came out in September of 1967, 1 month before Ultraseven. But this ain't no Kimba Simba confusion.
Yeah, that would have been fun. That would have been cool if like the Pointer got like inspiration from Mach 5 or something, but probably it's
probably not.
So Amagi obviously he's having some confidence issues. He's afraid, which is weird because he's not usually like that. So this was a weird.
I would say Amagi has confident issues, because remember the episode with the camera alien that would like he wasn't really confident in himself that he was going to be able to get everyone back.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this is in his character.
Also, apparently, there was a fireworks factory near his house exploding or something, so he's got weak knees. I don't know what that has to do with it, but...
maybe it's just like... Maybe it put his body in shock.
I guess so, yeah, because sometimes like mental things can kind of affect your body. Like it's like that. It's like in Sherlock when like Watson had that like leg limp, but then like Sherlock was like, oh, it's just all in your head, you're not actually limping. He's like, oh,
it's a placebo.
Yeah, it's like a confidence thing. Like,
Yeah.
you're just afraid. But yeah, so like after like they stop at like a rest stop or whatever because like there's like a car goes ahead of them. Excuse me. And like there was an explosion or something like that, or they hit like a mine or something, and so they're like, "Oh fuck, that could have been us if we like went ahead of them."
Amagi,
So
I think that was for us.
Yeah, and so like Amagi's just like, "Oh fuck," and then like at some point like they find like a bomb, and it's like, okay, well we need to defuse this bomb, and like Amagi's like, "Oh, I don't know if I could do it," and they're just like, "You have to fucking do this, man! Like you're the only one who has like the training to do it." And he's like, "Fuck!" And so like he's trying to do it. And like at one point he stops again. He's just like, no, I can't do this. Like we're gonna fucking die. And like Dan and Kuriyama are just looking at him, just like, dude, you fucking got this.
You know, it boosts his confidence up a bit, only to find out later that Captain Kiriyama actually swapped out the spiner for like a dud in their car.
So is that what that episode of Zed was related to, referencing then? Because remember when they had the tracker thing, and then Yuki was doing it somewhere else. Yeah, fucking goddamn it, Ultraman.
Man, I like to reuse plot elements.
Well, I mean, it is just a classical play on the bait and switch.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's a good bait and switch.
But yes. Yeah, so he does defuse the bomb, and you can tell I gotta give credit to Amagi's actor here for like good acting, because you could just see he was just like, oh my god, all right, and so later on like they're like it's like, okay, we'll get Furuhashi to go like with Dan for the rest of the race, and then like you see like Amagi like no, I'll go, I'll go the rest of the way, and you can see Kiriyama's just like, he's like, good man, like good on ya, like proud of you. And then, yeah, they're testing the spider device. Dinosaur Tank bursts out of a fucking mountain. They start, and so like Dan goes out to attack it, and then he gets like knocked out, and there's like two like members also like fucking knocked out. So he transforms into Ultraseven, and I don't know how, but Dinosaur Tank whoops his ass for a bit. He keeps like whacking him with his tail. He keeps spinning around. He keeps shooting the cannons and stuff, and he's kicking his ass.
Just meanwhile, on the Land of Light, Father of Ultra and the other Ultra brothers are watching, are looking at the viewing globe to see how Ultraseven is doing. It's like, how is he doing? The thing's doing donuts around him, sir. Huh. Man, he must feel really terrible for losing at that thing. Ultraman in the corner is still just drunk after getting beaten by Zeton. Yeah! That's how you should feel.
That's how it feels!
That's how it feels.
Oh,
Ultraman,
man,
go back to bed. No! My name's not Ultraman.
So, like, Dinosaur Tank is hands down, like, my favorite kaiju in Ultraseven. No other like probably King Joe is like number 2, just under him, but Dinosaur Tank is the best. He's so fucking funny.
It's weird that a lot of people around the same time learned about the concept that was Dinosaur Tank.
You mean like me a year ago?
Yeah, you a year ago. Another person that watched our show, and then like a friend of mine who doesn't even watch our show found out about him, and he's like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, it's Dinosaur Tank. The tank monster Dinosaur Tank.
I still have my vinyl of him, and I'll never get rid of that because it's so special. Imagine they made a figure arts of fucking Dinosaur Tank.
SH Figure Arts Dinosaur Tank, coming to a store near you.
But yeah, so he's just whooping Ultraseven's ass, and then like Ultraseven just like gets in there and fucking blows him up.
Blows him up, and that's sort of just the end of the episode.
No, but the thing is, Dan had to revert back from Ultraseven, go back into that rubble, and be unconscious, and like get them to find him. So it's like, oh yeah, I've been knocked out this whole time, you guys. Oh man, it hurts so much.
There's sand everywhere.
Yeah, it's in my Dinosaur Tank wounds. But yeah, no, fun episode. Like super thrilling. I like the whole concept of like the whole race and just like Dinosaur Tank, man. You can't go wrong with that. It's so it's so stupid. It's good.
Just whenever I see like the generic dinosaur like monster suit anymore, I can't help but think of Gorosaurus from Monster Island Buddies, where he sounds like Mr. Plinkett. It's like, roar! I am Dinosaur Tank. Watch me do a flip. Look, Ultraseven. Look what happened.
Oh my god.
Thank God, I was in that mountain for a week.
But yeah, you can definitely tell Dinosaur Tank was just something Super Raya thought of. Like they're just sitting there in the writing room, like, what the fuck do we like for this kaiju? And then like you see like one of the kaiju designers, just like his little kids just playing with like a dinosaur in a tank, and it's like, and he's just like, oh my god, yes.
Either that, or it's like in South Park's Family Guy, where it was written by a manatee.
Oh, that's right. So stupid.
Dinosaurs, tanks, merge. That's it. We'll have Ultra 7 fight a merged dinosaur tank.
Oh man, but like, oh, I hope he makes a return someday in New Ultraman.
Hashtag continue the dinosaur tank.
Please. I'm so happy. I looked. I was like, we're watching X or something, and I just saw it, like, Cyber Dinosaur Tank. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, what the fuck is that? Proceed to buy vinyl the Barry episode. Oh man. As for episode 29,
the Earthling all alone.
Soga's got a fiance.
When the frick did that happen?
I don't know. Like, this episode was honestly really boring for me because it was just like, it's about like a guy who wants to like team up with an alien and leave Earth because he's tired of Earth, and then the alien's evil.
No shit. None news. The sky is blue, water is wet. But I think it's the whole thing of like he didn't know he was evil because he's like, it's like, oh, an alien invader. It's like, you know, he's just an alien. You don't have to call him an invader.
Take me with you.
Yes. But yeah, it's about this guy named freaking like Ichi no something. I didn't write it down.
There were no pros to this episode at all.
No.
Yeah, it was just okay. It had like a teleporter, and like there was like a giant satellite ray gun thing in space or something like that. Like
it didn't help either that like this episode did the exact same thing that episode 27 did, where it focuses on Soga for like the first 5 minutes and then bails him out.
Yeah.
Like, is Soga just the punching bag for every situation now?
I guess so. I mean, it sucks too. He's a fun guy. He's really fun. I like Soga.
Hell, we find out in this episode he has a fiance. That's it. It doesn't go anywhere else from there.
Yeah, like, god damn it. Like, oh, there's just not much to talk about. Like, the alien was okay. He, like, laughed a lot, and then he turned big, and, like, he, like, removed himself from his giant body and was like, ha ha ha, Ultraseven, I have to fight my shell while I escape.
And then, like, the university students, like, oh, like, the teleporter isn't really, like, the teleporter isn't made for two people to go at once. Which I'm actually...
shoves them in.
Yeah. I'm actually just going to scroll down to episode 29. Ichinomiya.
Yeah, Ichinomiya.
Yeah, and...
yeah, so, like, I barely remember this episode, really, honestly. Like, episode 28 was just, like, so much more memorable, and you know why.
starting to notice a trend with Ultra 7 where it's good, good, good,
And then sometimes you have a really good two-parter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring back those aliens from the fucking ice episode. Ultraseven.
Ultraseven, we come from the ice planet.
I talk just like this. Oh my god.
We shall create a new ice age.
Now, if you want a good episode, let's talk about Dyna.
Yeah, Dyna. So, episode 27, Kaiju Game. You mean
My
Enderskin?
god! You mean Gridman?
You mean Gridman episode 40?
Yeah, this felt like a fucking grid. Like, it feels like the writers of Dyna were just like, were watching like Gridman or something on their spare time, and they're like, I'm gonna make an Ultraman episode based off of Gridman. This felt like a Gridman episode. I was literally expecting Gridman to show up in this episode, and then we'd get like a Dyna Gridman fucking team up, and that would have been so good. Imagine.
That's a part.
Imagine imagine. So like, okay, first off, the kaiju in this episode, fucking Demogorg.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Best kaiju in Dyna, period. Nothing, I don't care what the else is ahead, nothing beats this kaiju. Like, Demogorg is fucking awesome.
I personally like the Chians, the aliens of this episode.
Oh yeah, the half and halves.
Yeah. They sort of remind me of the, since you watched Reboot, the red robot and the blue robot.
They're like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Yeah, no, they were like those ones in Tiga. That's right. Yeah, I remember that. That was a good episode.
Mm. Well, I said Reboot. I don't know how you got to Tiga, but yeah, they also.
You mean Hack and Slash?
Yeah.
Well, they were both dumb.
But yeah, they're also the from like the mid-20s episode from Tiga, the red guy and the blue guy. Yeah.
Yeah, so like one was like the brains and one was the brawn, and so I just remember like it's just like watching this like just Daigo's like on Asuka, sorry, not Daigo. Daigo's gone forever.
He's on Mars, I think.
Fucking just where's Daigo? Man, sitting at home on watching TV. There's nothing on.
Damn signal. I was Tiga.
He's just pointing at the TV. That's not Tiga. So like Asuka gets like targeted for like death
because the aliens know that he's Ultraman Dyna.
Yeah, no, I think that's just a thing where like we've talked about it before. Like, just Ultras just give off this like scent or like aura or something where just like you know he's an Ultraman.
Probably some sort of like light energy.
I like to think that, yeah, maybe like they like I don't know, they like there's just like an aura coming off of them, and then it's just like, oh, that's an Ultraman.
Ah, Ultraman, I see.
Yeah, and so like he beats the fucking shit out of Asuka. Like, I legit thought he was gonna fucking die.
Well, yeah, he freaking shoves him into a junkyard.
Yeah, like it was like that. It's like a fight in Superman 3 when like Clark Kent's fighting himself, but he's like evil. Oh man.
So the Chians.
Chians.
Yeah, the Chians. The red one is the brawn, where the blue one's the brain. The red one just thinks, well, why don't we just kill Dyna right here, right now? Where the blue one, he thinks, with his mind, since he is the brains, no, we'll overbeat them through the children.
We'll get the children to kill Dyna. So like, I guess this guy's like the president of like a software company or something.
It was like kids company or something.
Yeah, it's like a center where like kids who don't have friends or something can like get together and like become friends.
Basically,
and stuff.
Kids who are filled to the brim with like schedules. Because when you like school school, other curricular or other school related things, curriculars,
curriculum, yeah.
So
so like they infiltrate the building, and like so Rio like disguises herself as a news reporter.
Yeah, because Asuka saw the president on the news. He's like, "That's the guy that beat me up."
That's the guy. And
so they gave all the kids a CD-ROM game called Kaiju Coliseum, which allows you to create your own kaiju, and thus, the more you level up, the more that you can participate in tournaments.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah. So there's this one kid that creates the super deadly monster Demogorg.
Yeah. So like think of Demogorg as like we'll put a picture up, obviously, as Scars does, but like it's like a T-Rex with like armor. It's super fucking cool, and it was just awesome. Like I fucking loved it. I loved watching this thing.
He is a dinosaur and a robot. Robosaur.
Wait, it's Megatron. Go get your Megatron. Get your Megatron.
I can't reach him.
Get your Megatron. Oh no. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah. Gar is the Beast Wars Megatron.
Yeah. Yes.
He's a big boy. You should paint him and make him Demogorg. Demogorg, terrorize!
Wait, the Maximals say maximize, but the Predacons say terrorize?
But, like, I gotta say, like, the production value for this episode was just really good because, like, they made, like, the game and, like, the graphics and, like, the fighting interface and stuff like that. And, like, I was really impressed with, like, how much detail they put into, like, making this a game. So I was like, wow. Because I could believe that was, like, a game on, like, PC from, like, 1998. So, like, it's very believable.
Yeah. So, the Demogorg ends up becoming a real kaiju, thanks to the aliens.
Yep.
In which Asuka has to transform into Dyna. But apparently, in the game, for the tournament, you have to fight Dyna. So, essentially, the kid that, I think his name was, like, Itsuki or something.
Yeah.
He has, like, this VR headset on with the controller in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Where...
Because he won it as a prize for winning the tournament of the first game.
Yeah, he won it in the tournament. So now he's fighting Dyna in the video game, thinking he's not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, he just thinks it's like the final boss. So he's like, yeah, being Ultraman.
But apparently, you know how you were mentioning Gridman?
Yeah.
Where all the kids were cheering with Ryo and Nakajima? That was actually where the final shot was in Gridman.
Oh!
Yeah.
Then I feel like this definitely was an homage to Gridman.
Yeah.
I feel like someone on the writing staff or in the production staff was just like fans of Gridman, and they were like, you know what? I want to do a Gridman like episode of Ultraman.
You know what? 5 years ago, Gridman ended. I want to do more Gridman.
Oh man. But yeah, so then like Rio looked really cute in that news reporter outfit, I have to admit. And, like, Asuka was, like, her assistant. So, like, they go to interview, like, the president, who's, like, the blue one in disguise. And, like, they're asking him questions. Like, oh, yeah, like, you know, like, we care about the kids and stuff. And Asuka, what do you eat?
What do you eat?
You're a rich president. Like, what you have for lunch? He's like, oh, I was on a plane, so, you know, mediocre lunch. Nothing special.
Trying to see what he was doing yesterday around noon. Were you kicking ass?
So the kid's, like, under mind control, whatever, like that, just, like, fighting, like, controlling Demogorg, which, like, comes into the real world, and then, like, Asuka has to fight him. Mm-hmm. But, like, I was sitting there, because, like, I knew that, like, the kid was thinking it was a fighting game, and I'm like, don't have the health bars, don't have the health bars, don't have the health bars, there's health bars. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Really? No, but it's like in the Dead or Alive movie that's based off a fighting game where they're doing like the tournament section where they have all the characters fighting, and like you see like they're watching them on like monitors with like cameras and stuff, but they have health bars. Even though it's real life fighting, they have health bars because it's like, oh, it's a fighting game, so it's based on fighting games, so you gotta have the health bars. Like, no, you don't. Mortal Kombat doesn't have health bars. Tekken doesn't have health bars.
Does Super Smash Brothers technically have health bars?
No, they have damage percentage, so it's like you just rack up more damage. But yeah. So Demogorgon is just a fucking he's a beast. Like goddamn, he's so cool. He's so fucking cool. It's the best kaiju we've seen in Dyna, like hands down.
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool.
He really is. And it's such a cool design. Like fuck.
Sort of reminds me of the modified robot dinosaurs from Tiga.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a funny episode. But yeah, so the kids started fucking yelling yeah, fucking Demogorgon, kick Ultraman's ass, Dyna's ass, and Nakajima's just like, are you kids fucking stupid? This is real life. Like Ultraman's gonna fucking die right now. They're like, oh, and you can tell immediately they feel like absolute garbage afterwards.
No, they feel like absolute garbage when Demogorgon freaking whips his tail into a building, and they're like Demogorgon, Demogorgon, Demogorgon. That was my home.
Oh, my mom was in there. Yeah, they finally grasp that this is real life right now, and they're like, oh shit. So thankfully Ryo and Nakajima find the kid because they track his signal, because Mai finds it.
Oh yeah,
she's like, oh, I love this game. Yeah, because it's like, oh, I love this game. It's awesome. And they stop it, and then the kid's like, oh shit, whoops.
Sorry. Oh yeah, because once they remove control, Demogorgon becomes a free roaming kaiju.
So, and then proceeds to kill the fucking blue guy.
Yeah, he kills both the red and the blue alien in their office building.
Demogorgon? Oh shit!
Why am I feeling we've seen that recently?
I don't know.
A modified monster that gained sentience and then proceeded to destroy their master right in front of them in their own building.
Nah.
Nah.
Go watch our Godzilla vs. Kong review to find out more.
It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty good. Go watch Godzilla vs. Kong. Can't say it enough.
Here's some interesting trivia about the episode. So, both the aliens were played by the same guy.
Yep.
Since it was meant to be the same person just split in two, I guess.
Oh, you know what? I didn't notice that they were the same dude.
Yeah.
Because they were wearing different clothes, and the president one was wearing glasses and stuff. Holy shit! Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, they did look the same. Wow.
But then here's the cool thing about it: it's who played him. Den Ige, aka Space Sheriff Charivan.
The Charivan's actor? Dope.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Charivan played an evil alien in Ultraman. Wow.
But, yeah, man, this episode was great. It had huge Gridman energy, and fucking Demogorgon's just I want a vinyl of him. He's so cool.
I love the way the episode ended, though, where Asuka's like, Asuka told us to meet him here, right? Yeah? Well, what does he want us for? So, that company tried to make kids become friends through video games. That's not how you make friends. Pulls out a baseball bat. Let's all play baseball.
Yeah, and the kids all have fucking uniforms and stuff.
And he's wearing a uniform too. It's like, aw, that's actually adorable.
And then we got a new ending theme for Dyna.
Yeah, Ultra High.
Which I gotta say, pretty good. It's pretty banging.
Took me by surprise.
Yeah, no, I was like, what? Can they do that? I didn't know Heisei Ultraman could change endings in the middle.
I guess after episode 26 and them ramming that song into your head, they were like, okay, we need a new song since we're never going to hear it again.
Yeah, I guess we're at the halfway point of Dyna at this point, huh?
Oh yeah, Dyna had 51 episodes, so we are definitely at the halfway point.
We're almost there.
Yep.
I mean, we're doing 2 episodes an episode, so.
So that's essentially 8 episodes. So in like 2 months we'll be done. But then we also have episode 28, Ape Man Forest, featuring the giant ape Gigantes.
Fuck, man. Got Mechagodzilla in the last episode, and now we have Kong in this one. Like, god fucking damn it. Like, it's too much of a coincidence to talk about when Godzilla vs. Kong just came out.
What are the odds?
Huh. I can't say it enough. Go watch Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yes, go watch it.
Yeah.
And while you're at it, go watch King Kong vs. Godzilla. Japanese version, of course. But anyways.
Yes.
So this episode is essentially about some sort, like, it's an environmental episode where there's this development team that wants to build through the forest because it has some huge energy. It has like a bunch of energy that could, like, you know, keep the city afloat and such. However, there is like these million-year-old kaijus, which are again the giant ape monsters, who live up in the mountains. And like, you know, Super Guts is all about, like, you know, making sure that kaijus can roam free. Essentially, like, so that, hey, they're not harming anyone. So let's just keep going.
I'm just gonna call the female one Martha and the male one Bill.
Okay.
So Bill and Martha.
Yeah. So Martha, the female one, saved Asuka from Bill because Bill was a bit startled by him.
Yeah.
In which we have the 2 characters of the episode. If I can just scroll down. So and Rin. So Saul was the guy with the weird hat.
Yeah, so I'd like to think that, like, because I saw it in the background or later when, like, he gets, like, some hired guns to help him, like, hunt down Bill and Martha. Like, one of them also had, like, that hat. So I feel like it's just, like, a style he took on from, like, another culture.
Oh, here we are. It's the Ultomium. That's what they're looking for. The Utomnium.
Yeah. So this guy's a fucking dickbag.
What? You dick! Because he doesn't care. He doesn't care about Martha or Bill. Just, who cares? Killed him. One of the oldest kaijus known to exist. Just kill it.
The girl was cute though. She was really cute.
Yeah.
I liked her.
Have a problem with your loved one? Kick him.
Kick him. But yeah, so mostly it's just like So just wants to, like, get this energy project going because that's all he cares about, and, like, the girl, like, talks to Asuka and it's like, yeah, he wasn't always like this. He used to be, like, really nice and he cared and he was passionate about a lot of things, and, you know, he wouldn't do stuff like this. So, like, you know, something clicked in him that just made him change.
Everything changed when the Ultraman attacked. Yeah. Yeah. Essentially, he captures Martha, which makes Bill go on a rampage.
Big mistake, because he's horny.
Yeah.
He wants that booty.
Because they realize one is a female, one is a male. And after
I literally noticed that at first glance. I was like,
yeah,
oh, it's a guy and a girl.
And there's also this random subplot about Rio's parents sending her, like, husband invites or like letters showcasing, like, potential husbands.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't like any of them. And you have Coda over there being like, yeah, really sucks. And it's just like, Coda, do you have a thing for Rio? Is that a thing?
Yeah, the whole marriage thing was fucking hilarious.
Because it's a good setup, and then the payoffs like at the very end of the episode.
Oh, that was so funny.
Where Asuka comes in, it's like, Rio, I have a perfect match for you. Really? Who is it? She opens it up, and it's a picture of Bill.
And she just does this.
Yeah, she like cracks her knuckles, slaps Asuka in the face so hard.
Right in the face.
Freaking, instead of seeing stars, he sees Hanajiro.
Yeah. So I was like, yay, Hanajiro!
Hanajiro makes a return.
But yeah, so also gets a fucking ass whooping back into fucking reality, which was awesome, by the way.
Which Rin,
and like, so,
Rin forgives him.
Yeah, and like, so it's just like, I'm sorry, like, I don't know what came over me, but like, I'm gonna be better like I used to be, and like we'll work on this thing, because like he just, all he cared about was making sure that this thing worked.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Bill wants to impress Martha, but Martha's not impressed, so they all pick up on that. So Dyna like fights Bill, but like loses intentionally to make him look good in front of Martha.
Yeah.
So it was funny. It was really adorable and stuff, and it's just like, that's nature. Sometimes like a male wants to like please the female, but the female's like, eh.
It's that Kanye meme.
Or no, Drake meme.
Oh yeah, the Drake meme, sorry.
There you go.
No one's gonna see it, even though we have our webcams on.
Yeah. Destroying an energy plant. Beating the shit out of Dyna.
But yeah, it's cute because like Bill destroys like some sort of like some sort of communications tower and gives it to Martha as like some sort of like flower or some sort
like
of
a bouquet of flowers. Yeah,
like
she's like, eh. Oh.
I'm just like, how are these things gonna hide in the mountains?
How do they fuck?
Well, they're apes.
I would love if we saw them again. They had like a little baby. I hope so. I hope we see them again. They have a little baby. That'd be adorable.
No.
Not the mama. Not the Dyna.
Not the Dyna. So what? It just becomes the ending to King Kong Lives, where he and She Kong have a baby.
Yes. Wait, there's a She Kong?
Oh, you have never heard of King Kong Lives.
Okay. Hang on. No, I haven't. I'm going to look up She Kong quickly.
Oh.
Hang on.
Make sure you type down King Kong Lives. Otherwise, you're probably going to see a bunch of parodies.
No, I got a plant apparently called the She Kong. Oh, it's Lady Kong.
Sorry, Lady Kong.
Oh my god! Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow! It just. Oh, she's got actual boobs too, and there's like nipples on the boob. Oh no, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
But anyways, so we had two good episodes and I would say 3 good episodes and 1 episode.
Yeah, no, episode 29 of Ultraseven was definitely like, I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But Kaiju game, super good. Dinosaur Tank episode, super fucking good. This one was wacky, but like, it was heartwarming. Like it was
yeah,
aw.
Because it was definitely a change of pace.
Yes.
Especially since Dyna can't really blow up the apes.
No.
Especially since they saved him in a tree.
Because Cosmos would come in and just fucking, the fuck you doing?
Healing.
I have my own planet full of all the kaijus I've saved. So there you go.
There's my wife and my kid.
Yeah. Wait, Cosmos has a wife and kid?
Yeah. Longest running Ultraman show to date was 65 episodes.
He's a human. You're an Ultra. Daddy, I love. But there you go. So that's episode 156 of Ultraranger.
Yep.
We're having fun with these episodes. I know I am.
So am I.
I'm loving the Ultra Guard. I'm really enjoying the Super Guts team. They're not guts, but they're still cool.
But sometimes super's just not enough.
No. Why couldn't they be Ultra Guts? That would have been better.
Watch, that's gonna be the thing for Trigger now that we know Trigger is set in the same universe as Tiga.
Huh. I wonder because of Ultraman's success now, like Super Eyes would be able to afford Daigo's actor to come back as Tiga.
Nah,
Imagine?
they're not Bandai. They're not Bandai where they have stupid money.
Okay, then you know what? They can get Dyna back at least. Because you know Asuka's actor will always be like, I'll come back. No?
I'll tell you when we're done recording.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Yeah, I'll tell you when you're older.
Okay.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Ultraranger. And as we mentioned, go check out our Godzilla vs. Kong review. Our friends Cell, Ichi, and Paul were with us.
Yeah, we watched it. It was fun.
It was fun. And until next time, schwa for now.
Schwa for now.